Bucket naked.
Please hit the gym. Please hit the gym, and the pH needs to be balanced as well.
I've been drinking. Can't keep your eyes open. Right now.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to JLerone Presents. I don't know if you guys have noticed or if you've heard that the woman who accused Jay-Z of the sexual assault back in 2000 looks like she's been either caught in a lie or there are some inconsistencies in the story that she told, right? Because I'm gonna let you guys listen to an interview that she gave. Seems like she's on the spectrum, I think she said, and some stuff that she talked about doesn't add up with the previous information that was leaked out earlier. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So we're gonna go ahead and listen to that, and then we're gonna hear, what Jay-Z and his lawyers had to say, because again, Jay-Z said that, hey, if you got proof, prove it, right? Forget the civil thing, let's go criminal. You know what I mean? So he said, if you got the information, put it out there. If you can prove it, prove it. But yeah, so like I said, this woman who said that Jay-Z sexually assaulted her back in 2000, there's some inconsistencies in what she's saying. So let's just take a listen to this, and you guys tell me if you think she's lying or not. Because there are some things that do not add up. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the video, you guys. If you haven't, hit the like button, subscribe, share. It helps the channel grow. And let's go ahead and get into it.
You should always advocate for yourself and be a voice for yourself. You should never let what somebody else did ruin or run your life.
A 38-year-old mother from Alabama who has filed a lawsuit accusing Sean Diddy Combs and Jay-Z of raping her when she was 13 years old is speaking out to NBC News for the first time. She asked us not to reveal her identity.
What made you want to come forward and talk today?
Because I think that I've been quiet long enough about what I've been through, and it's been hard enough to be quiet. But it's a chapter of my life that I'd like to close.
An NBC News review of her account found inconsistencies with her allegations. She says that she went to the MTV Video Music Awards in 2000 to catch a glimpse of her favorite celebrities.
You weren't scared to be all alone?
No, with having autism is like feeling like you live your life in a shatterproof juggle ball. The world's on fire. The fire is inside the ball with you, but there's no way for you to get out.
In addition to having autism, the woman says she suffered a head injury. The night of the 2000s VMAs, she says a friend drove her from Rochester, New York to Manhattan, a more than 5-hour drive. Her attorney provided NBC News with the name of the friend who has since died. The woman says she spoke to Combs' limo driver, who offered her a ride to an after party.
I stumbled upon Diddy's driver, who told me that I was exactly what Diddy was looking for.
What did you think when he said that to you?
I thought it meant that I was just pretty.
She went to a White House, she says, where she spoke to musicians Benji Madden and his brother.
I'm talking to Benji Madden about his tattoo because, you know, I have about his tattoo that's the Last Supper because I have a religious background. So it was just something to talk about.
In a statement to NBC News, a representative of the Maddens confirmed that they did not attend the 2000 VMAs and that they were on tour in the Midwest at the time. At the after party, she says she had a drink that made her feel woozy. Then she says Combs and Carter took turns raping her while a female celebrity watched.
JC comes in and rapes me. He at that point I was fighting, trying to get away from him, and he put his hand over my mouth and told me to stop it, cut the.
After the alleged rape, she says she ran to a gas station where she called her father, who picked her up and drove her home.
We rode home in silence. He didn't ask me what happened. He didn't ask me what I did or where I was.
In an interview with NBC News, her father said he could not verify the claims. Quote, "I felt like I would remember that, and I don't. I have a lot going on, but I mean, that's something that would definitely stick in my mind," he said. When we asked the woman about the contradictions in a phone interview on Friday, she said that she stands by her statements. "I have made some mistakes," she said. "Honestly, what is the clearest is what happened to me." The inconsistencies in her account of an incident alleged to have happened 24 years ago does not necessarily mean the allegations are false. The accuser's attorney, Tony Busby, said, "Because we have interrogated her intensely, she has even agreed to submit to a polygraph. This has been extremely distressing for her, to the point she has experienced seizures and had to seek medical treatment due to the stress." In a statement to NBC News, Sean Carter said this incident didn't happen, and yet he filed it in court and doubled down in the press. "True justice is coming. We fight from victory, not for victory."
Is any part of you scared coming out against such powerful people?
Yeah, I'm scared of what could happen, but I'm more afraid of letting it eat me alive from the inside out than I am of, you know, being chastised by their fans.
So right there, you know, there's some inconsistencies in what she was saying, right? As far as the guy that she spoke to, the Madden guy who said he was out of the country. You know what I mean? During the VMA Awards at that time, the father saying that he doesn't recall having that conversation because he had some issues going on in his life. Yeah, I mean, you have a 13-year-old daughter who's out at a party, you know what I'm saying, after midnight, and you don't recall that, and you don't recall anything traumatic happening to her. I mean, that just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know I don't care how long ago it's been. If something like that happened to your child, you would remember it. You know what I mean? So that's just me. That's just my opinion. You guys let me know what you think, but let's go ahead real quick and get into what Diddy and them had to say about it. This is just a quick snippet from, I think it's Entertainment Today or something like that, but let's go ahead and listen to it.
Jay-Z is standing his ground after the Alabama woman who recently filed a rape lawsuit against him and Sean Diddy Combs addressed the inconsistencies in her allegations. The rapper, whose real name is Sean Carter, calls out her attorney for submitting a quote false complaint against me in the pursuit of money and fame. As Carter tells E! News in a statement on December 13th, "This incident didn't happen. True justice is coming. We fight from victory, not for victory. This was over before it began." His attorney Alex Spiro adds to the statement, "It is stunning that a lawyer would not only file a serious complaint without proper vetting, but would make things worse by further peddling this false story in the press." The women's attorney, Tony Busby, told NBC News that her case was previously vetted by another law firm and that his firm does their quote best to vet each claim they make. In the lawsuit, the woman alleges that Carter and Combs sexually assaulted her in 2000 at a New York after party for the MTV Video Music Awards. She says in her filing that she ran to a nearby gas station after the alleged attack and called her dad for a ride home. However, in an NBC News investigation investigative report published December 13th, her father said he does not recall picking her up following the alleged incident. Furthermore, a celebrity the woman alleged to have spoken to at the party told NBC News that he was not in New York at the time. And while the inconsistencies does not necessarily mean the allegations are false, the woman said in a December 13th interview that she, quote, may have made a mistake in identifying, adding, honestly, what is the clearest is what happened to me and the route that I took to what happened to me. Not all of the faces there are as clear. Still, the woman stands by her overall allegations, with her attorney Busby saying that it's possible her father misremembered the night in question. Telling NBC News, his daughter explains that he was in no state to remember during that point in time due to personal issues he was having then. We are talking about a time frame more than 20 years ago.
So yeah, that's crazy. So even 20 years ago, like I said before, 20 years ago, something like that happened to your daughter, you're gonna remember it, man. I can't believe that he doesn't recall any of that. And as to Busby, the lawyer, how can you not do your own personal vetting? Even though somebody else, another law firm vetted it, you still gonna take their word up for it? I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's your reputation is on the line. So I would think that he would do more vetting on his behalf versus relying on some other law firm, right? But yeah, so it's like the young lady, man. Yeah, it's crazy. Y'all let me know what y'all think, because yeah, it's a lot of inconsistencies there, man, and it's hard to say, you know, because she's saying that it happened, and now she's saying that she doesn't know. I guess her memory is cloudy as far as who it was. You know what I mean? She can't place the faces now, but she knows that it happened. Not sure if it was Jay-Z or P. Diddy, just she knows that it happened at that party. So I don't know. You guys let me know what y'all think, man. Could it be that she's lying? Could it be that since she is autistic and maybe whatever she had to drink clouded what happened? Like I said, she said she knows that it happened. Now she's saying she doesn't know who it was. You know, but let's go ahead and get into the conversation. Drop some comments down below. Let me know what you think. It's JLerone with JLerone Presents. You guys, please be good to yourselves. By all means, let's be good to one another. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace.